Hello. So in this video tutorial from today we have to test a motherboard. It's just arrived today and we have to test it. This is the motherboard. The owner shipped it to me and I have to test it to see what's the problem with this one. The owner make a small notice and he said something like a burn chip. He said something like USB chip. So on the first place we have to check to see what's the problem, and after that I will make a mail for and send it to the owner. We have a little bit dust over here. I have to clean it. I will clean this dust. I've cleaned both sides and I will start with a physical inspection under the microscope. I want to see if this motherboard has burn components. I have no idea from what device is this mainboard. I don't have any schematics, but I will try to figure out what's the problem with this one by measuring the components on the board. I can see a lot of dust. Okay, I can see burn marks on this chip, but probably that's normal because of the heating. And here also underneath we have this one. We have a diode here. Let's look for blowed components, blowed chips. I can see there are a lot of chips, a lot of components. I'm trying to find one with burning marks or blowed component. Here we have an heater for this MOSFET. Those are MOSFETs. We have on these motherboards two heaters for the MOSFETs. This one is a chipset. I have no idea if this one it's supposed to be like this, but look at this component. Look at this one. I think this is supposed to be like this. I have no idea. Yeah, probably this one must be like this. Let's carry on with the physical inspection. Here we have another motherboard that's a little bit smaller than the other one. It's on top. I will take it out. That's the motherboard. Actually, he has here some memory chips. Those are memory chips. Underneath we have this chip. Let's look for burning components. Here we have a big chip. Let's see the connection for this chip. Everything looks okay to me. Let's carry on with the inspection. This is another connection of another flex cable connection. Like I said, I have no schematics for this main board, but probably we can see some damage on the surface. I think this is a reset button, this one. I have no idea what is this chip doing. This is another connector. Here we have some resistors. Those two are some bridges. Look how fine they are made. Two bridges. Here we have a lot of resistors. I will check all of them to see if those resistors are good. Give me one moment. Yeah. Sorry about that. So let's keep carry on with the physical inspection. I didn't see any corrosion or blown chip or capacitors, but I will keep carry on with the inspection because I want to see all of the components under the microscope because they are so tiny, and with bare eyes I cannot see what's going on the motherboard. This one looks fine. That this is an electrolytic capacitor, ceramic capacitor, a chip. I think this one is an N-channel MOSFET. Like I said, a lot of resistor. This one is a electrolytic capacitor. On this side of the board, I didn't see anything wrong. This one is an USB connector, or yes, I have to check it. See if this one is working. Here we have a chip. Probably this one is the chip from this connection, from this one. Okay. Okay, on this side of the board I didn't see anything wrong. I'm gonna flip the board and look on the other side. Let me focus the microscope. Okay. Let's start with the beginning. Look here. Look on these two resistance. Give me a second. Look of this discoloration. Or probably this one must be yellow. I have no idea. Let's check it. I have the multimeter in the left corner. You can watch. I will put my multimeter in diode mode. Okay. Let's check those two resistance. One is good, and the other one is good. So both of them are good. Yeah, look at this. So those are not the only one with this color. We have a lot more with this color. Look, here we have one. I thought the color is probably from the burning marks. Let's check for any damage. those ceramic capacitors are underneath that chip that I show on the microscope earlier. So I have to check all of them to see if those capacitors are good. So far the motherboard looks very okay for me. I have no idea where is the problem with this one, but like I said, I will test it with the multimeter to see every chip. So far so good. I have no idea. Every tracks are looking fine. Look at this truck. This motherboard has a lot of resistors and a lot of ceramic capacitors. There are too many caps on this motherboard, but I will check only those caps they are around on a chip, because those are making connection with suppliers. So the other side of the board looks fine to me. Let's test some components, and I will start with the resistors. Those resistors, let me put the microscope on focus. Stop angling, and I will start right from this resistor. I will check every one of these resistors. You hear the beeping. The beeping means the resistors are good. Okay, now I will check some caps, and I will start with this one. This one is good. This one is also good. Hmm. I have no idea what's the meaning of this cap, but it's not doing anything. Let's test it, the other one. So here we have continuity. So I will check this resistor, all of them. One point two, 1.2. Let's test it in ohms. See what's wrong. So 18.9, 18.9. Let's test all of them. 18.9, 18.9. So those caps are good. Let's change it in the diode mode and look forward. Sorry, you cannot see. Can see what I'm doing. So I'm testing the caps. They are related with the chips to see if are any caps shorted to ground. The ground one is working good. Where can I find? A negative. I need to find the negative to stick my probe and not hold it. I need to use my hands. Let's find this chip, this one. Let's test the big chip. I've just tested some resistors. We have here another chip. Let's test this one. It's looking good. So far it's looking good. Let's test some diodes. I'm testing the caps from this chip, this one. Okay. I don't think the MOSFETs for this motherboard are damaged because the heatsink it's very big. So I don't think they are damaged, but let's test it. One, two. You're not seeing what I'm doing. Sorry. Hmm. So I'm testing the caps underneath the motherboard because I want to see if those caps are good. Hmm. So far, I cannot tell what seems to be the problem with this one because by the physical inspection everything looks fine. Maybe this motherboard is not the issue. I think this motherboard is not the issue for the problem. I think the problem comes from another motherboard. But let's test this one. Let's test the little one to see if this one has a problem. Physical inspection on the back of the motherboard, and everything looks in good condition. I don't think the problem is with this motherboard. The reason why I'm making this video is because I hope um, that I can see any damaged components or problem bloat components, and I must change them or replace them with another one. But like I said, the owner of this motherboard only told me to make a diagnostic, only to check the motherboard. But so far so good, the motherboard is in great condition. I don't think the problem is from this one. I think this is not the only motherboard that device have, and the problem comes from another side. But with this one, let me check again. Let me make a physical inspection again. Probably I can see something, but I doubt, because all of the components on these motherboards are looking very good. Those resistors are very good, looks very fine to me. Those chips are good. Those caps also, they are good. Like I said, I don't see any float components. Let me clean this one. I am a bit skeptic, but like I said, probably the motherboard takes a lot of heat, and that's the reason why this chip is looking like that. Let's check the cap for this chip to see the condition. The cap is good. Here we have a diode. Like I said, everything looks very fine to me. Here we have a testing point. No, those are not testing points. Those are bridges from probably another chip or something like that. This chip looks very good. No, the chip is very good. Let's see this one. I I've tested those caps and those caps are looking good. Look at this one. Probably it's only for discoloration from heating. Yeah, because I've tested the caps and there are no shorted circuit. We have here some flux, factory flux. Hmm. Like I said, so far so good. No resistors, no components, no nothing. With visual problem on this motherboard. And with the multimeter testing, I didn't saw anything inappropriate. I think the problem is not this motherboard. The problem that owner has on on the device is something else, not this motherboard. Everything looks in very great condition. Some low ohm resistors. Here we have some dust. No, I don't see any damage on this motherboard. Even if I test it, if I measure it, I cannot see any damage. Both sides looks very good to me, and I don't think the problem is from this motherboard. So like I said, I think the problem come with another motherboard, not from this one. So that's it for this video. I will stop it, and I hope you like and enjoy it. Please like and subscribe if you like my video, and we will see you next time. Yes, next time. Because we have a lot of jobs, and I will keep posting. Bye.